guys, and welcome back to another video. My name's Destiny. I do a lot of things here. So I don't feel too great, and I realize I have no videos coming out this week if I don't film. So you get tired, mom. Baby girl just went down for a nap. So here we go. This video we're going to talk about books I want to reread. So there are certain, like, either I haven't finished the series or it's been so long since I read it, I don't remember like major plot points. Those are the books I really want to reread. One of them I don't have with me. Now we're going to start with that one. That is Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I want to reread the entire series. I've read up to King's Cage. Is that what it is? Did I have that right? Yep, I'm right. It's down here. King's Cage, and I've never finished War Storm. So I want to get it done. I've actually started reading Red Queen. That's why I don't have it. It's in my bedroom where the baby is asleep. Not going in there. Already been there once, woke her up, had to wait for her to fall back asleep to film. But I have actually already started Red Queen. I was listening to it. I got about 100 pages in last night, and I remember 90% of the story, so it's going bad really quickly. I don't remember King's Cage or Glass Sword very well, so those might take longer, but Red Queen I remember everything from. The next one on this list is Teardrop by Lauren Kate. Lauren Kate wrote the Fallen series, which I don't remember either. And I've reread Fallen. I listened to it months ago, but Teardrop, I remember seeing a lot of bad reviews for this one, and I decided that I wanted to pick it up and see what I thought. I actually enjoyed it from what I remember. I recently got the second one, which is Waterfall, so I would like to go and read both of them to see what I think. I know it's probably going to be kind of cringy. It came out in the early 2000s, I believe. Let's look. Yeah, 2013. So it came out almost 10 years ago, and so I want to give it a try and read it and finish the second one. And yeah, I have a thing. I love like circa 2010s YA, and so I want to give this a try. Next is one that everybody raves about. Honestly, I read it and I loved it, but I don't remember anything about it, and that is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I know this revolves around a circus. I know it revolves around two musicians who are dueling and they don't know who one another are. I know it's very lyrical and very descriptive, but that's all I remember. I kind of remember the ending. I remember the spoiler ending, but that's literally it. So I really want to go back in, give it a reread. So many people love it. It's on so many people's like all-time favorites list, and I've read it. I just don't remember it, and I think it's because, you know, as an avid reader, and as avid readers, we read so many books, and sometimes the stories kind of mingle and kind of mix together that I don't think we're ever going to remember every book we read. But I remember I liked this one. Everybody talks about how much they loved it, so I want to give it a reread. Next is one that I remember every detail of. Like, I'm rereading this because I love it. And that is I Am the Messenger by Markus Zusak. Yes. He is the author of the, oh my gosh, Book Thief. I was going to say Library Thief. Book Thief. This follows Ed. Ed is a cab driver, and he starts getting these little playing cards that's telling him he has to go here, be here at this time. And he's not sure who's sending them to him or why. Ed really doesn't have any aspirations in his life. It's just him and his coffee drinking dog, the doorman. And so he like has to go around helping and sometimes hurting people, and he's on a mission and he can't figure out why. But it was so good, guys. I tabbed this up. I loved this. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I read it for literally a challenge. I challenged myself, and I loved every minute of it. So I want to give this another try, or I want to give it a reread. The next one is a thriller that I was sent for review that I honestly ended up loving. I love the messiness of it. If you know me, I don't do drama. I don't like being in drama, but I like watching drama. So the like reality TV shows, I will literally binge one in a heartbeat because I love watching it. I just don't want to be a part of it. Like, I don't want to be in the middle of it. That's not what I want. And that's what this was. And this is Mayhem Murder in the PTA by Dave Cravens. It is a self-pub. I'm not sure who or when it was sent to me. It was written in 2019. It is definitely self-pub. You can just like kind of tell the way it's printed, but I love this. This follows Parker. Parker just recently lost her job, and she is a reporter, and if I'm right, she just got divorced or her husband died, and she's a single mother of 3 kids. She ends up having to move back in with her mother, and then the principal of her, right? Yes, I believe the principal of her children's school winds up dead, and Parker goes on a journey to figure out who killed the principal. If I'm right, she had like drama with the principal back in the day, so there's a lot of drama and mystery to this. I absolutely love this. It was such a good read. I tabbed it up. It is, I'm trying to see how many pages it was. It was 432. But I remember reading it in a day and loving it, but I don't, like, I want to reread it because I don't remember enough of like all the drama and spoilerly bits to not enjoy it again. So I really want to give this another try. Next is a book I want to reread for the series, to finish the series, and that is Seafire by Natalie C. Parker. I listened to this on audio from my library in like a day and a half while doing dishes and like cleaning house. And then I got the second one and realized I wasn't as interested because I didn't remember as many details from this as I wanted to because I listened to it. So I would like to physically reread this so I can go into the second one because the second one is on my shelves. I did buy it, so I want to give that a try. And then the last one on this list, and the one that I'm honestly most excited to reread, is, and the biggest one of them all, is Name of the Wind by Patricia Rothfuss. I loved this so much. I love Kuth. I love the storytelling element. I love the fact that we are getting the story, we're learning this story while with the characters. And I love that there's little, let me give you the synopsis and that'll kind of help me explain. So Kuth is a legend. He is literally known as a legend. Quoth, yes. He is a man of basically of mystery. He is a legend. He's a kingslayer. He was an orphan for a while, but where our story starts off, he is a bartender in a little bitty town. He owns a bar, or owns a tavern, and a chronicler comes and says, "Hey, I think I know who you are. I want to know your story. I want to write your story down." And at first he refuses and says, no, I don't want any part of this. And then he comes back to the chronicler and says, "Okay, I will tell you my story, but I will tell it in 3 days. Each day is a different book. So I will tell you in 3 days, and you have to sit and write it as I'm saying it, word for word as I'm saying, from my own mouth, and you have to do it in these 3 days starting tomorrow." The chronicler's like, "I can't do that. I have a duke who I have to go write their life for. I have to be there within the next 4 days, and it's going to take me 2 to get there, like, you know." And he goes, "No, either now or never." And so the chronicler decides to sit down and listen to his story. There's also Baths. It's not going to show me. It's not going to tell me his name. Anyways, there is one other person. I was trying to see if I could. No, it doesn't tell me. There is a well, he's really described as kind of like a creature that's in the tavern with them that's sitting down. So there's the three of them sitting down, and you're reading what Kuth is telling them. And so there's like bits and pieces where he breaks out and it's like, okay, hey, let's go get lunch, or blah. From what I know of D&D, my best friend Jessica has explained D&D to me, and like it's kind of like playing D&D a little bit, because Kuth is kind of controlling all of this. You're not making any decisions, but you're listening to him tell the story, and then you just break off for a minute or two, come back to the real world, and go back again. But this is 1,000 pages. It's so good. I would like to reread it just because I want to. No, I'm sorry. This one is 662 pages, so not too big. The second one, on the other hand, I know is 1,000 pages because I really want to start chipping away at it. Because here's it, Wise Man's Fear. But with Wise Man's Fear being so big, I'm not wanting to pick it up because I could read so many books in time it would take me to read Wise Man's Fear. But I would love to read Name of the Wind because I feel like there's some pieces I missed. I remember I read this while working 100 hours at a fast food place. And so I would love to reread it and re-experience the first day and then go into the second one. I don't remember, it's not like I don't remember enough of the details to go into the second one. I could definitely go on the second one today and read and be fine and know where I'm at and what's going on. Most of these, like I said, I wanted to reread because I want to re-experience that story. I loved the story the first time around, and I'm ready to re-experience it. But those are the books I want to reread in the near future. Those are just 6. There's 6 of them. There's 6 that are off my shelves that when I look at my shelves, I go, oh, I'd like to reread that one. Oh, I don't remember enough of that one. I know I liked it, but I don't remember enough that I wanted to get back into. But if you like these kind of videos of me rambling about books that I loved or don't remember anything from, let me know. And let me know, what is one book that you know you read but remember nothing of and you would love to reread it? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you on my next one. Bye, guys.